Hello, it is D with Divine L and Divine Needle, and we have the 1010 portal today. What's interesting is, well, there's a lot that's very interesting with this 1010 portal. Saturn, the timekeeper in Aquarius, will go stationary. Central Time US will be about dinner time, 6:30 this evening, approximate. It is a Sunday. Anyway, so we're going to check out that energy. I want to thank all of you for your amazing commentary and what you're doing, donating your time to try to sort out what's happening and get further information, which is amazing. Excellent teamwork. And you guys are using your intuition and your gifts, which that's exactly what I'm trying to do myself and hone our skills, right? Because as we get better at this, we'll be able to possibly head some things off at the pass. We'll see. But anyway, so I want to thank all of you. Also thank those of you supporting the channel or channels, and those I did readings for. It was really awesome, and I enjoy doing that a lot. It's good to connect with others, right? I tend to hermit quite a bit, but it's because I'm in a lot of research, and it requires a great deal of my time. So anyway, I do want to thank all of you. So I'm going to look at this real quick. So our timekeeper, Saturn up here in Aquarius, will be going stationary this evening, and it'll actually be wee hours or tomorrow morning UT time. Okay. And so the 11th for some of you, the 10th for the US. And yeah, we've had Pluto in its home sign of Capricorn that snapped out of retrograde. Yay! The judge, right? So the judge is active, and now the timekeeper is going to march forward too. And all this happening with the Sun, Mars, and Mercury, still retrograde, over in Libra, Lady Justice. So much more truth coming to light. And we still have this hard line going across from Chiron, who's in retrograde in Aries, this hard line over to the grouping happening here in Libra. Notice that Mars and the Sun are still almost on top of each other, and Mercury's right in there. 15, 16, 17. Stair steps, right? It's funny because my team woke me up at 3:21 a.m. Yeah, 3:21. And then they woke me up again at 5:11. Yeah. So, and we have Uranus, heaven, retrograde in Taurus, 13 degrees, number of the goddess. And Black Moon Lilith at 9 degrees. And if you guys know anything about 369, we've got some threes on the board, 3 of them. Venus in Sagittarius at 3 degrees. And retrograde the node, south node, up there at 3 degrees too. So right on top of each other in Sag. And the moon's there. Black Moon Lilith, 9 degrees. If you know the secrets of 369, well, the clue is 9. The biggest clue, the number 9. Anyway, what we've got going on here is this rectangle box, triangle on top of it, and a big red X right through the middle. That fascinates me. Not only that, but Saturn going stationary, the timekeeper. So it's like time standing still. But it's also things moving forward when it comes to justice. So we'll see what the reading holds. I want to show you the Sabian pictures. And it is the 1010 portal. We have the first one. If you look here, the sun is at 17 degrees. That's later today. But 16, 17 degrees of Libra, a retired sea captain. And you see the ship in the background. And a man standing here. And the first thing that I thought of when I saw that was Jewish rabbis. But a specific sect. Okay? Then Libra, 7 to 18 degrees. 2 men placed under arrest. And what it feels like to me is it feels like these two are on that ship. And that's a light coming from one of the portals in the side of the ship. And these two are in there. Are they prisoners? Well, they're under arrest. So this could be good guys, bad guys. What's neat is you go into the next one and it says a gang of robbers in hiding. And you see those two people, but you see a chest full of treasure next to them. So we'll look at the cards, see how we can tie this in to the events unfolding. What's really interesting, you go one more picture forward, and it says a Jewish rabbi. And I haven't looked yet. Let's go another picture forward. Oh, a crowd upon a beach. See these people here? It's like they've buried something in the sand. Trying to bury secrets, these guys. The ones that have taken all the treasure. And is the treasure our children? All right, let's look at the reading and sort out what they're trying to tell us here. All right. So I'm going to shuffle the cards, get them out, and then I'm going to pause and sit with the energy for a couple of minutes to shorten the video. Okay, this is Saturn coming out of retrograde, 1010 portal reading. What does this mean for us? What are we supposed to Okay. They're going to use a couple different decks. They want me to start out with the normal thing. All right, what does this mean for the collective? Saturn Timekeeper coming out of retrograde in Aquarius. What does this mean for all of us? What does this mean for everybody on the planet? King of Swords, the Shining Flame, the Destroyer. Okie dokie. What is the collective's highest priority? What is the collective's highest priority? Two of Cups, the Burdened One, and the Demiurge. And what do we need to be mindful of and or prepare for? A hollow void. Okay. The Captor. Okay, those are the people that are being held prisoner on that ship in the Sabian Mysteries picture. All right, so that started out immediately. They're not even playing around, but I'm going to sit with the energies for just a second. Okay. Trying to get a handle on the energy. It's a little interesting, and I'm having a little difficulty, but we're going to dive into it. Let's look at the underlying first. This underlying energy, I start going down in the deck because you know I have to sneaky peeky, right? You know me. The Captor, this feels like the people on that ship. The Warrior card. Everything comes to light about this. Divine timing. Destiny. You know, they were talking about things happening that are destined that we can't stop. But there's going to be some sort of enlightenment about somebody that's bound. They give me this card when they want me to know that I need to see the demon, who the demon is. Okay, the one that's got the people captured. Okay, in chains, and it happens to be a holy sea. Now, what's interesting is the Sabian Mysteries picture shows a boat at sea, but the holy sea is the demon. So are we speaking about the Pope? I have a feeling we are. The Reaper card, key 13, number of the goddess, I might add. By the way, it's 1010 portal and we have the Wheel of Life, which is the 10 card. Generally on the death card, you show the Pale Horse Rider and you show a holy sea on the ground underneath the horse. Or one or the holy sea standing there and somebody with a crown is on the ground under the horse's feet on the ground. And then you have the Archangel of Glory, a king, Leo. So it almost feels like an withholding control. It feels like The Pope holding back control from the Archangel of Glory. Holding back their ability to rule. Stuck like Chuck, right? Aha moment right after that. With eminence. The eminence. They call the Pope his eminence, right? The Catholic Church. I wonder if this has something to do with France. Because there's a whole bunch of stuff coming out in France about sexual abuse in the church. I wonder if that's what this is about. Because it feels like it might be. Conservative control. See, it's interesting because the Sabian Mysteries picture was showing, you know, the people on the ship. They called them robbers. The outlaw. Okay. Anyway, so that's the underlying energy. Then the overall energy for Saturn in this 1010 portal. Archangel Commander, King of Swords. This is the intellect. This is the Aquarius card. This is someone who rules with their head. Could be a doctor, a lawyer, anything like that. Shining Flame, fast forward movement. Not as fast as the Knight of Swords, but still very passionate movement forward. Putting an end, the Danza Kali, putting an end to this demon, this holy sea. I have a feeling. Okay. So somebody, you know, the swords can be about law too. And the shining flame burning, destroying. Our highest priority is the joined one, Two of Cups. The burdened one, Ten of Scepters. And the Demiurge. The thing that stood out to me on these cards is, you know, there was two people sitting what looked like on the floor of what appeared to be a room on that ship. Something, maybe this is about maritime law, because maybe that's how they're getting away with the stuff they're doing is because of maritime law. Is that what's going on here? Okay. The two people on the ship in that room, burdened. And see, this looks like a ship's wheel to me. A ship. Fortress. It's a fortress. It's a big ship. Floating castle. That's the highest priority. And then what to be mindful of, prepare for, the Four of Chalices. This can be missed opportunities, but this concerns me because to me, this feels like public apathy. Nobody giving a shit. Apathy. All right. We're going to look some more here. And they told me when I first did this, they want this deck too again. So we're going to do a few more cards. How many minutes are we at? Okay. Give me a clarifier on this energy of the Archangel Commander, King of Swords, Shining Flame, Destroyer. Any clarifying on that? It feels like the law. What's this about? A chosen path. The joined one, the burdened one, and the demiurge. Clarification on that grouping. Five of Cups. Something from the past. Focusing back at something in the past. That's happened in the past. Is this about that ship? You guys keep talking about some ship. See, that feels like a floating fortress, a ship's wheel, right? Burdened. Two of Cups, vessels, burdened vessels. Something from looking at the past, some past failure. Give me one more clarifier on that stack, please. One more. One more, please. Okay. The devil. Okay. Devil's in the details. Okay. We have the demon here. It's got some people captive on a ship? Or a pair of ships? Pair of vessels? Times 2? Heavily weighed down. Floating fortress. Okay. Any more clarification on the hollow void? This apathy? Or are they just despondent? Yeah. It was in reverse. 5 of Wands. No longer struggling or fighting. See, the outlaw can be operating outside of and in contention with the law. Maritime law. I feel like maritime law is going on here. Yeah, some vessel. It's about a vessel. We're talking about ships here. So this could be what's going on in the South China Sea still. They're still on ships hard, like really hard. Something about the ships and see, we're dealing with a holy see and an emperor. I don't know if, hmm. All right, let's, get some cards out with this deck. They asked for them. See, somebody's not fighting. Apathetic. They're done fighting. Um, okay. Let's see what else they have for us. Queen of Swords. 5 of Pentacles. It feels like this Archangel Commander is, they're done. They're done. Stick a fork in me, I'm done. All right. So we got some fixed sign energy here with the Leo, Archangel of Glory, and the Archangel Commander is Aquarius. And we just got Dominion. So outside of their scope, material trouble outside of their dominion. See, this is about maritime law. 100%. So we have the 2 of Cups and the Lovers. See some sort of decision. Scope of Dominion Tower. One more. There it is. Temperance. Divine timing. This is divine timing. Temperance. There's that King of Wands again. Leo. Queen of Swords. Off with their head. Somebody that rules with their head, but generally just. This is the Libra card, Lady Justice. You know, I showed you the lineup there in Libra and the Wounded Warrior pointing that way. People being ignored. Because some sort of looking out to sea, got their his back to the decision, some choice. It's like the Queen of Swords, Lady Justice, knows about these people. Looking out. Knows about these and some tower moment. And divine timing. All right. We got that Leo on the bottom again. Loss of pleasure. See, we got 5 of Cups. That's past. Something that happened in the past. See, we got 5 of Cups here. Something that happened in the past. Let's look at, clarify the Tower, please. Clarify the Tower. Juggling options. Any more clarity on the Tower, please? Hermit. Trying to guide others over rough seas. See, there's rough seas in this picture here. So something about maritime law, ships, rough seas, and people being held hostage. They don't have control, holding back control. They don't have control of the ship. What? They don't have control of the ship. Somebody took control of the ship. What is going on? Control of the ship. This is a ship in trouble. This feels like a ship in trouble. This is a ship in trouble. And something about maritime law. And precious cargo. That's no longer, that's just floating. It's stuck because of some sort of maritime law or something. Now keep in mind microcosm and macrocosm, but see, these are the people in the bottom of the ship, down in the ship's hull, feeding the engines, right? Ship's galley, you know? That looks like a kitchen, right? The galley. Heavily burdened ship. Big ship. Fortress. Floating fortress. The destroyer, a storm. Storm. So a storm causes this of some sort. I don't know. Okay, I'm going to cut it off there because we're at 36 minutes. Yeah. This is bothering me, though. I know there's more here. I know there's more here. This is like a lighthouse, right? Some sort of decision about dominion. And so, like, who's supposed to rescue who? What? I don't know. I know that there was a U.S. I think it was a sub that hit something in the water in the South China Sea, and they didn't know what it was they hit. Couldn't figure it out, but they hit something. Like I said, about every country almost has ships over there right now. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Running aground. Does this get run aground? I don't know. Possibly. I just 1 foot in the water, 1 foot on the ground, right? And the splash at her feet. Between two pillars, a crown. Yeah, I'm hearing run aground. Huh. Or maybe that's just them trying to make their way to the ground? Or is this like a canal? Like a ship trying to make it through a canal? You know, between the uprights in rough waters. All right, well, I'm going to end it there. Thanks, everybody. If you guys pick up anything from this, love to hear from you in the comments and see if there's something else you can come up with. And if I get anything further, I'll add to it, okay? Anyway, thanks a bunch, and we'll have to watch and see what happens here. but this is the 1010 portal and Saturn no longer being retrograde in Aquarius. And the Wounded Warrior still pointing at Lady Justice. Okay. Anyway, take care, everyone. And if you need a personal reading, the information's in the description box below. Okay. Hang in there, guys.